Hey guys, this is Brandon with St. John's Krav Maga and Fitness in the United States Krav Maga Association. Mark asked me to make a video shortly kind of talking about our gym, how we've grown, the ways that we've grown, and kind of the strategies real quick that we've used to grow. First of all, we recently moved into the HIT Center, which is a facility that does athletic development, boot camps, that sort of thing. So that is part of the equation, but I'm going to stick to primarily what we do with our self-defense programs. We've been in this location since July 5th, and we've essentially doubled our membership since then. Naturally, in any move, you're going to lose some clientele, but we lost some, but we recovered that very quickly, and we've essentially doubled where we were, and we show no signs of slowing in our growth, so we're doing pretty well there. I have basically three areas that I've been focusing on. First is the marketing, getting people in the door, essentially. I did a short video on this a while back for the page, and that's something you want to check out as well because it covers this a little more in depth. But some key components there, 5R. Social media. So do we have social media engagement? Ads are great. I found that the ads on Google are actually getting a little bit better response than our social media ads, but social media engagement is absolutely critical. So every day you need to make some kind of a post relevant to what's going on at the gym. Share an article. Find some news source that you want to share on the page. Do that, or just make a simple post. But keep yourself out there. Keep yourself kind of in the minds of the people who like your page. Google AdWords. We've started spending some money on Google AdWords lately. My partner Chris has been focusing on kind of developing that. But Google AdWords are something else that helps us kind of become more visible. We are a very dominant force in the Krav Maga and self-defense market in terms of internet searches and everything else that we do here in Jacksonville, which is great. You know, we're a very recognized brand with Krav Maga. We're recognized as distinctly different from the Karate America Krav Maga programs and that sort of thing because of the realism that we bring, the efficaciousness of the training, that sort of thing. Rack cards. I touched on this last time. I think they're 4x9 rack cards. Wherever you get those from, make sure that they're well designed. We get ours from Marketing for Martial Arts. They're pretty easy to customize and they're pretty effective. We do that for a couple of reasons, but primarily it's brand awareness. We put the logo and the brand out there in every small business, where there are walk-ins, every restaurant, anyone who will take them, and we take them in exchange for their marketing materials, which we put into a welcome packet for all of our new members. Referrals are a very, very big deal. This has been particularly effective with our kids program as of late in helping that grow. What we do basically is for any new member, anybody who joins on a 12-month agreement, we give the referring member 1 month free. So if it's, whatever your price is, if it's $99 per month, and a member joins on a 12-month agreement, we take $99 off for the next month for that client. Family plans are a good way to kind of get those referrals up, so to speak, as well. A long time, Manny Cabrera told me their family program was basically any two members of the family join and the whole family can come for free. Thought that was a little bit crazy at the time, but it's been pretty effective for us. Community involvement. So get out, do women's self-defense classes, do kids self-defense classes, whenever you have an opportunity to do that. I know we're all busy, but it's a good idea to kind of get yourself out there. We did one, Jessica and I did one, I guess about a month ago, and we got some decent referrals off of that as well. So the second area that we focus on is the actual sale once they come in the door. Keep this light and conversational. I don't use a whole lot of pressure tactics. What I found is that when I talk about Krav and self-defense in a very real way, which means in a way that demonstrates that I love it, that I'm passionate about it, I really don't have to sell. I don't have to pitch. I just kind of talk about the product that we sell. We get them in on the trial, a 3-class trial for $19.99. That trial doesn't work for everybody, but that's been very, very effective for us at getting people in the door and pre-qualifying before they come in. A long time ago, I used to do free trials, and I got a lot more people in the door, but I had a much lower conversion rate. So I'm finding it's a good pre-qualifier. If people are going to spend $20 on a 3-class trial and a free T-shirt, that's going to be very effective for us. So that's how we get them in the door. Once they're in there, one of the first things I talk about, I ask how they heard about us, and I ask, what are your goals? What brings you here? Do you really want to learn to defend yourself? Do you really want to get in shape? What are your goals? Do you want to lose 20 pounds? Do you want to look forward to developing through a whole system? What are your goals? And this is kind of an unofficial evaluation, if you will, of what they want. That way I have that in my pocket for later on, and I know what to emphasize when I talk about the program. So whether it's the fitness aspects or the self-defense aspects. This is where you really start to establish rapport and you build the base for a relationship for somebody. It's important they know that you're focused on them and that you're paying attention. For this reason, I don't do large group classes for intros anymore. I don't do like once a week we do an intro class. I try to get them in one at a time, so like one a day. One new person a day, two new people at tops a day. Otherwise, it becomes very, very difficult to focus on pitching that individual, and it's just sort of like a factory kind of going through. I want to make it as easy to join as I conceivably can. So for example, our rate is $125 per month and we have a $75 sign-up fee. But if you join today, your first month is only going to be $80. I'll explain that. You came in on a 3-class trial. So if you decide to join, I'll take the $20 off of your sign-up fee. And I'm also going to give you a gift card for $100 that I take off of the first month. So your first month is only $80. We keep our options very, very simple. All I offer right now is a $125 per month, and it's been very effective for us. I don't even offer anything else. The third area is in retention. It is a lot easier to keep the members that you have than it is to go out and get new members. So if you're bleeding members every month, that's really going to drive your bottom line down, and it's going to make it difficult to project, what you're actually billing every month. And we get down to it, we all love self-defense, we love fitness, but if we can't make a sustainable business, then we can't get what we do out there to the public. So we're really got to work on retaining those members. It all comes down to relationships. We need to make sure that our instructors aren't facilitating the creation or maintenance of any cliques inside of the gym, any kind of little groups. I like everybody to mingle, so I'll have people switch partners. But more importantly, I have the instructors treat the gym like it's Cheers, if you remember that old show. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. When everybody walks in, we should be greeting them by name. It should be very friendly, very conversational. When we get down to training, it's training, but outside of that, we want to keep everything very light. Make sure everybody knows that they should be comfortable there, they're welcome there, and our number one rule is no egos. Those relationships too, for me as the head coach, as the owner, I like to not just teach, but also to walk around, talk to everybody, ask them how things are going, make sure that I stay connected with it and remember details about what they're telling me, whether it's their journey in weight loss, what they want to do to protect their family, or what they want to do to keep safe. The second part of that equation on retention is progress. Are these folks actually seeing progress? If you're going too long between tests and they don't see that progress, that can be frustrating for them. So what I'm trying to do is announce to everyone when the next test will be well ahead of time. In 2 months, we're doing the next test. In 3 months, we're doing the next test. I want everybody to get ready for that. That way they've always got a constant goal in their heads. Now, if they came in primarily for fitness, when most people come in for fitness, what they generally mean is they want to see fat loss. What I try to frame around that is also functionality and form, and not just form. What can you do? I praise them on, hey, your endurance looks so much better. You're so much faster now. Your balance looks great. I try to keep those things in mind and keep that in people's heads that they're developing those skills and those attributes. Certainly weight loss doesn't hurt. So in those 3 areas, marketing, sale, the actual sale, and then retention, that's where we are. Yeah, the location of your gym is a big deal. It's since we made our move, we've seen a huge change in the influx. We went from an area where we had 35,000 people in a 5-mile radius to where we had 185,000 people in a 5-mile radius with a higher median income. So if you're just now planning your gym, deciding where you're going to put that should be a significant factor for you. But otherwise, once your gym is there, those are the 3 areas that I generally focus on. As always, if anybody has any questions, you can post them here in the comments. You can also email me or message me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. You can also text for our affiliates. Most of you should have my number. If not, message me. I'll give it to you. And again, any questions, shoot them at me. In the meantime, stay safe.